Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be unboxing the Wave 2 Roar Strikers figures from the Dominion lineup. Now you can see there's quite a few repaints. We've got the Pteranodon, Triceratops, Ichthyovenator, and the Rajasaurus, with Ichthyovenator being the only new mold. Now this is exciting. We finally get yet another Spinosaur to the lineup. This one's very funky looking. The original pictures of it that dropped on Instagram were quite awesome because they had a vastly different color scheme. It was essentially, from what I remember, black and neon green, but now the final iteration is some weird greeny blue. I like it. It's nice. The promo images looked a lot better though. Same with the Triceratops. It was a real downgrade. The paint scheme on the head was a lot more fantastic and had, I think, yellow in it as well. This one looks very bland in comparison, but the Rajasaurus colors are fantastic. This is definitely one of the best paint jobs in this lineup. It's got this really neat dark bluey purple, and then some purple spines on the neck, and then this cool white pattern on the bottom of the neck, jaw, and arms in front of the chest. So, really cool stuff. We'll dive right in, starting with the Pteranodon, because it's the easiest to unbox. I couldn't find my big scissors, so I got these little dinky ones. They'll do, I guess. I kind of forgot that a lot of these figures, the theropods in specific, have like a foot thing now, so you're gonna have to bear with me when I unbox those. Oh wow, okay. So the Pteranodon actually has posable wings. They do not flap, which is nice. I actually love this posability. I don't think any Pteranodons besides the small battle damage ones have had this yet until now. I actually would have liked this on the Quetzalcoatlus, but maybe we'll get some sort of feature like that in the future because it would look good standing. They need some sort of joint here that goes up and down, because forward and back folding is great for being in package, but the wings would be nicer if they could fold in other directions. It seems like the scan code feature is on the butt here. You just lift that. The legs, are posable too. This is new. Most Pteranodon's legs are fixed, though this one's joints are pretty stiff, but you can kind of see where they connect there. Then, okay, that's the feature then. So the button on the back. That's pretty neat. The head dips down. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I also like the paint job on the head. The blue's really nice. It kind of fades off into this like light brush on the snout, and the bottom jaw is actually a different color from the rest of the body, with no color tone on the bottom matching it. So, and the wings are pretty nice. It'd be cool if Mattel stopped doing brown Pteranodons. I think there's quite a few in the lineup, and it's in well need of a more striking paint job. But overall, I like the new mold for this figure. Its attack feature is really cool. Make it snap at stuff. And the posability is really nice. Really digging that. Next, the Triceratops. Again, quite a letdown compared to its prototype image coloration, so not too happy with how it turned out, but regardless, it still has some of the flair of the original idea mixed in. It's got this like greeny body, kind of browny green head, and paint on the back, and then this red, orangey red on the frill. So I think with these guys, I've got to take the foot peg out. So let's hope there's no glue holding this side panel out. There we go, perfect. So I think I should be able to access it from back here. Oh, maybe not. I see it, yeah. I think my fingers are long enough to get that. I don't like destroying the packages, but you know, the safety measures on the new ones are so annoying. Yeah. Here, watch this. Oh, there's two on the Triceratops. Look at that. So the front leg has one, really small one. And then the back leg in there has one. So we'll just go into the front. And push it left or right. I'm gonna try to the right first. And oh, he's almost free. There is foot thing holding it in. I'll just rip and tear and yeet the package. Okay. So this is a lot better than the previous Triceratops in the lineup. I do enjoy the color of this one a lot more, but the frill spikes are not painted. You can see, I forgot to grab the original, but you can see on the frill there, they're all painted. This one does not have those little frill spikes painted, but the action feature is really cool. You just press down on the back and the head rams forward. Yeah, it's got the basic articulations. The legs go forward and back. Front legs too. And then that head motion. I'm glad they painted the beak though. Let's go. We didn't lose the beak this time. Next, we'll do the Ichthyovenator. This guy has a really cool tail. So in recent publications, Spinosaurus, of course, has been known to have the salamander-like tail. So it looks like Mattel's caught on and is starting to incorporate that into some of their figures. I love it. It is very cool. Fish-like tail. You can see the big spines and the webbing, and some of those spines don't have webbing down here, creating like a basilisk lizard-like look to it. Oh, now we got to do the same thing with this guy. So Mattel has done quite a lot of interesting amphibious details on some of their figures. If you recall the Proceratops from the 2018 and 19 lineups, it also had this like webbing on the tail instead of quills, which is very cool. It kind of shows like the genetic makeup has that frog DNA in it instead of like, you know, actual dinosaur. Why is this not working? Is there two? No way. Yes way. Yeah, and it felt very InGen of them to do it. More Jurassic than modern or real. But it seems like for some of the figures they're starting to stray towards realism. There's the new Herrerasaurus that's coming out that looks a lot more modern-esque than the classic original one. Ooh, I think the tail goes on like this. Line up those bumps. I don't know. Oh wow, that tail's actually pretty long. Oh, that's nice. That actually looks really good. Holy cow, okay. Ooh, and the arms are kind of rubbery. They're huge too. Look at the size of the hands. They've got webbing in between. That's a nice detail. Of course, none of the nails are painted because why would Mattel bother painting nails anymore? And the tail kind of has a little bit of transition here with like a highlighter spray, but this is the same plastic all the way through. We got the scan code, which is huge inside the sail, and then this is the button. Perfect trigger right inside this dip in the sail. Oh, never. What am I talking about? This isn't a trigger one. You press down. My bad. I was thinking about the Dimetrodon's battle damage. I don't think I have it on me, but that was giving me flashbacks to that video. Okay, so yeah, you press down, and it snaps. Now what's interesting is it doesn't have any teeth on the front of the snout. That is so weird. So like the teeth kind of lock in, right? But there's no teeth at the front, leaving like this toothless kind of lip here where that tooth fits in. But the rest of the teeth look nice. They all stick out well. They're pretty shiny. And the jaws are really Spinosaurus-esque. You've got that like ridge above the eye. And this continuation of the sail. That looks really nice. There's also a lot of large osteoderms, these little armor plates in the skin, kind of like an alligator throughout the body. So yeah, paint job, pretty decent. I like the extra bit of highlighter color around the eyes. That adds to the figure a lot. And I love the balance of the tail. The tail is actually really long. That is fantastic. Good on Mattel for finally doing a nice ratio with the tail for once. So next we've got the Rajasaurus. I'm assuming it also has two of those stupid little pegs holding the feet in, so we're gonna have to do that all over again too. There we go. And so let's see what we have to deal with. Oh, and there's the tail. A very short one at that, but I remember this figure being pretty iconic with very large armor plating under the skin, which gives it its characteristic look compared to other carnivores in the lineup. They're just making it really hard for like everyone to open the packages because I think they're afraid of theft nowadays. It's interesting because the old packaging, they didn't really have this, only on like the the larger dinosaurs, but it wasn't too bad because they had this like cutaway on the bottom where you could open up the package from there and kind of take it out. But here you gotta basically destroy the package to get... Ooh. Uh-oh, did I break it? We'll find out. It suddenly went very loose. Oh, which way do I turn this one? Towards me. You kind of gotta push them up and then rotate them. Oh, and also they've got that extra leg brace in the back, so I gotta cut that. There we go. Okay, let's see what damages I have done. Okay, so that snaps back in there. Ah, it's not that bad. Yeah, no, that neck coloration with the white looks fantastic. That is so nice. I love how it contrasts with the rest of the body, and it really makes the head stand out a lot more. Compared to the original Rajasaurus, which is just all brown, it does actually have some of that like dark purpley color, similar to this one. So they do look like they belong kind of like in a pack together, I guess. But they're kind of contrasting in their body colors. And the horn on top of the head is not painted, and this one's eye is not highlighted. It would have been really cool if they did the same thing with that red highlighting the eye. That would have been even better. Maybe if it was white or purple, that could have stood out a lot more too. But overall, this figure is one of my favorites from the line. Also picked up Irritator to compare. They've got a similar vibe going on. Irritator is slightly shorter hip-wise, but you can see it's got that tail fan going on similar to Irritator, Ichthyo. So you can see they've also both have that little sail like Spinosaurus has coming out of the back and also along the neck. So it's very neat that they kind of kept up with the Spinosaurus having that fan-like tail. There we go. Which is pretty neat. So yeah, no, really great additions to the lineup. Paint job on Ichthyovenator and Triceratops could have been better. Same with Pteranodon, but overall a pretty solid lineup. It's a lot better than the first electronic lineup we got, so no complaints there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. It was pretty fun, and be sure to follow or subscribe to see future videos. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one then. See ya.